Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I don't have a card for you to show tonight. We're going to use this lovely paper though, and I'm just checking to see if I'm not getting a notification, but let me just wait for it to come through. Okay, so please do say hi if you're here. Hopefully you can hear me. What's that notification? Sorry about last week, and I just haven't really got my head into getting something prepared for tonight, so I'm not sure if anyone's going to join me because I forgot to put a reminder. But if you are there, thank you for joining me. I'm going to start with, we're going to use some of this paper, which is from the, I just dropped it all out of the packet. Maybe I should have done one today. It's called Boughs of Holly from the current mini catalogue. It has cherry cobbler, evening evergreen, mossy meadow, old olive, poppy parade, real red, Sahara sand, shaded spruce, soft succulent, soft suede, and it has a base of white. Hi Alison, oh thank you very much. It's lovely to have you back as well. Okay, so we're going to, I saw this, and I hope it works because I didn't watch the whole video, but I saw this on Lisa Curcio the other day. It was a quick pop-up video that came through, and I didn't cut that. I haven't done all the measurements and everything, so this is just kind of winging it from the little bit of the video that I saw. And it's basically a pivot, so you're going to have like a base here, and then this piece will come here and it'll pivot out, and you can fit a gift card in there as well, so that will be quite cool. So what we're going to do is, this is our base piece, so you just need a quarter sheet of cardstock, and then I'm just going to pop this piece on the back here, which is going to be where you can write your message, so I'll do that at the end. And then I've got two pieces that are the same width as, I feel like my phone's not focusing very well. It's not, maybe if I go down a bit, see if that makes a difference. So I've got two pieces that are the same width as this cardstock, so I actually had an A5 and cut it into 4. This one is 4 1/8 inches. I'll tell you what that is in centimetres, because I know that some of you like to work in centimetres. So it is 10.5 centimetres. 10.5 centimetres, and then I've cut it down to 3 1/4 inches, which is about 8.3 centimetres, and so 2 of those. Okay. So then we're going to get some designer series paper, and I'm going to pop a piece on the back here, and we're just going to go for something that's a little bit, I've got vanilla, but it's not against it, so let's use a bit of that. My glasses. Okay, so we're going to go this way. So the designer series paper that I'm cutting is 3 7/8 wide, because it's 4 1/8 that way, so it's slightly bigger than a standard card. Alright, and then we're going to go, we've got this at 5 7/8, so we're going to go 5 3/4. And that'll give us a little bit of a border around the outside. So that's just going to, oh no, it's not, cut that wrong. Okay, so I have actually done it the 5 7/8 that, no. Oh, did I use the wrong one? Okay, so it's slightly shorter than I thought, so we'll just go, but you can do those measurements. Essentially you're just cutting your cardstock, your A4 cardstock into quarters, and then you just want to pop. Oh, my eyes are really out today. Oh, my measuring's really out. So that's 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/8, sorry, by 5 3/4. That's why I was a little bit short. So we're going to pop that on there in the background, and then I'm going to pop these two pieces. Now you can leave these plain if you want to, or you can decorate them. So I'm going to have, I might put these poinsettias on here. Poinsettias, and then so that's, let's go 3 by 3 7/8. 3 by 3 7/8 should line that up with a nice little border around it. So that's 1. And let's go what's on the back of that? There. Let's go green. So again we're going to go 3. My eyes are not happy with by 3 7/8. Hopefully. Just like that. Let's pop that out of our way. So we're just going to pop those together. My glue. I went to get everything out and I hadn't even unpacked it from when I went to on stage. Now we want to make sure that our corners are nice and firmly adhered, because we don't want it to lift when we're moving our card around. So I'm going to pop that on there like that, and we're going to do the same on this one. Get glue on our corners. Or if you're using tape, just make sure you get them right to your corners of your paper. Like that. And then we're just going to use this one. Now this one is going to be, you could, you know, if you've got some of that designer series paper that you know you should use up, but you just, like, you can't, like, I don't really like it, because that's going to be somewhat hidden. But when the card is open, it's nice to have that little bit of decoration on the inside. Okay, so we need some dimensionals and my paper tool. So I'm going to pop this one at the bottom. Oh, that looks a little bit gaudy. Pop that at the bottom. So I'm going to pop this, it's probably not going to really matter. That probably looks better at the top. So this, I'm going to pop dimensionals on the other side, just in this area here. I'm going to flip it over and flip it over. So from about halfway corner, it's up to you how many you put on there, but if it's going to hold a gift card, you don't want the gap too much between them, because then the gift card will fall out. Alright, so I'm just going to pop those down. You could use tape. Hi Andrea. Thank you so much for my lovely card, Andrea. It was very thoughtful. Alright, so we're just going to layer that so that it... I'm not a big fan of having cards that meet up, because I don't always get my, as you've seen, don't always get my measurements right, so I'm just going to trim that. Just means my paper's a little bit off center. Okay, so when you look at this, you've got a bit more of a gap up here, and this one here is going to go under. So again, I need to trim that one. I'll do that before I put it all together. I have oh, I might put that way and then you won't see it as much. So I'm just trim that off. So you might want to just go a little. Oh, I don't know, trim the wrong side. I did too. Dork. Let's see how that goes. You're pretty close. Alright, so I know I've just accidentally trimmed that off. So that's actually going to sit underneath here anyway. So we're going to pop that in there, and you want to line it up where it is, and then you're going to pinch one side. It doesn't matter which side. You're going to pinch one side. I don't have a pierce mat, so I'm going to try and find a pad of paper that I can push my piercing tool through. If you've got a pierce mat. Oh, that's so good, Alison. So good that you're able to do that. Okay, so you want these corners lined up. Oh, we want to get rid of that off there. And you're just going to see how there's an overlap. This is the bottom of the top half, and this is the top of the bottom half. You either want to get your piercing tool, or if you've got a hole punch, use a hole punch. And you're just going to pop it through. And I'm going to push down there and hope I get through all the layers. There we go. Just push that through. And then I'm going to take one of these things, these cool brads, and I'm going to go black and I'm going to go square because it's a bit big and it gives a little bit of interest. So we're going to pop that in there like that, and then I'm actually going to turn it this way so that you can pop these down. Now pop that in, and then this moves like so. You could be super clever and have one on each side, or have two underneath this flap. So what it does is it does go all the way in. So what we're going to do is we're going to line that all up. I'm going to get another dimensional. My glasses feel like they're falling off my nose. And then we're just going to lift this slightly so you can see where your second one comes to, and you're just going to pop that in there. Oh, just a little bit further down because I've moved it. Just going to pop that there so it creates a bit of a stopper. Push that down and then I can pull the top off and pop that down. So that then means that you've got that, and then it just stops there, so it's a closed card essentially. Alright, when you have popped that on, my piece is too small. Let me get another piece, because that would look a whole lot better with a bigger piece. Yeah, a pierce on cork would be good actually, Andrea. Just as long as it's not too high, I guess, because might go to 4, because you don't want it to roll off and hurt yourself while you're doing that. What did I say? But a cork would be really good, or if you've got like a cork tile or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there like that. Before I pop that in there, I'm going to stamp. And I'm going to use Jingle, Jingle, Jingle as my stamp set. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Let's use that. 'Tis the season. Let's use some lights. And I'm just going to go kind of mono, maybe with a bit of different shading on it. If I stamp off, whoops, there's on something. The house is a little bit of a tip at the moment, so all my bits and pieces that I need, and my computer's all up in wop, and so I will just do the draw for the cards as usual on Sunday night. I hope that's alright with you ladies. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp Jolly there. Now, I don't know if you ladies have got this or it's one that tickles your fancy, but as you can see, it's not completely square, like straight. It's got a little bit of creative license in it, so just be careful when you're lining it up, because yeah, it's because I've got that on there. I couldn't be bothered taking it off. So let's do 'Tis the Season to Be. I'm just going to pop that in the centre like so, and then I'm just going to grab some of these lights and do some along the top here. Just to kind of finish that off. Pop that because I don't want it to fall over. So then we'll pop this on here. Freestyling. Wow, we had family staying, so Piper slept in here on the airbed, and we had my friend and my auntie staying for the first couple of nights, and then when they went home, my sisters came and slept there, so we just haven't actually had the time or the energy, to be totally honest, to move everything away and put everything away. So I feel like there's something needed. Oh, I know what we can put there. I feel like there's something needed there, and I'm going to use something that is retired, but this is one of my favourite. Doesn't really go with the poinsettias, does it? But I'll do. I've got a bit of a favourite punch that I've kept that I can't see myself parting with, but I'm happy to share. Oh, let's do a little poinsettia hat, so you can see. Pop that in there like that. And then we'll do a little bit of vanilla. So I'm just going to pop this together. Oh, and I'm covering the part that looks like a flower. There, that bit there, and then we'll pop a couple of these. And pop that up there. And I think I'll get a little something and put it under there that says Merry Christmas, and then you've got it open like that. And then what you have got here is also a gift card. Let me see if I can find a piece of. So what you can do is you can have that, and then you can pop your gift card in the back there, and then bring that over the top. It needs a message or something here or on here. and so when they open it, you've got your card like that, and then you close it and it's all kind of one. So that is our card. I hope that is something, I hope that is useful to you, especially coming up to Christmas, that you may have people that are a bit hard to buy for, like my husband, or people that have a big purchase that they were after, and so you're giving them cash or gift vouchers to put towards that. Then this is a really cool way of doing that. They get a little Christmas card with a message on the front, and then you get this cool little pivot pop out card. But I got that idea from Lisa Curcio, so thanks Lisa. Not that she's probably even gonna watch, but yeah, if you are struggling with some of the little measurements that I had, then you can download her free measurements. Obviously she's American, so her card sizing is slightly different. So just to reiterate, so I cut the base, it's a quarter of an A4 sheet, so I cut it into quarters, and then the two top pieces are the same width as the cardstock, which is 4 1/8, or 10.5 I think it is, and then I cut them down to 3 1/4. You can obviously adjust that to whatever size you like, really, and then just decorate it. So then once you've got it on, make sure that when you're putting the dimensionals on, that they're in the lower half, keeping to check if you're going to use it as a gift card holder. So you could have that, and you could have your message there. You don't have to put it on the back. You could have a little surprise message inside there. But if you're using it as a gift card holder, make sure that the bottom doesn't have too big a gap, so that it falls through once you've popped it in there. And then decorate the back as you would like to. Right, I am going to love and leave you ladies. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, Andrea and Alison. I appreciate it. And I will be back on Sunday night. I will have some dimensions. So she can come. See how Des have come to New Zealand. Oh, you follow her. That's cool, Andrea. Thank you. Yeah, so really cool, nifty idea that one of the many that Lisa has, but I really like that, and I thought it was a really good, quick and easy card to make as a gift card holder. So if you make one, please, I will pop a picture of this up on my page. Pop your creations in there. And then on Sunday we will do this one and the one from 2 Sundays ago. All right. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you on Sunday night. Bye for now.